I am so excited about this video because we are going to go over some of the best dog rescue stories and some of the crazy things we've done with shelters and with dogs. But look, here's the thing. I would not have been able to do any of this without you guys. All of you that watched the video, that liked the video, that subscribed, that shared, that donated. You are the reason that we're able to save these dogs' lives. FURBO is actually the sponsor of this video. I can't wait. We're gonna share some of the projects that we did together, like building an entire tiny house for a homeless dog. Awesome. Okay, let's just get right into this. Who remembers Angela that would not put her food bowl down? Pit bulls, more than any other dog, struggle to get adopted. And when I was in Detroit and I happened to walk by a kennel of a dog named Angela and she was just holding onto her food bowl, it was heartwarming and heartbreaking all at the same time. It's an awesome story. Watch this. Angela was always holding her bowl and I couldn't figure out why. I thought she was hungry, so I baked her a dog-friendly muffin. And then when I came back to check on her, she still had that food bowl in her mouth. The good news is she looks adorable when she holds onto her bowl. Here's what happened next. You see, her medical bills were gonna be really high. She had upper respiratory infections, skin infections, and she needed about 44 stitches. And all of that adds up to thousands of dollars in medical costs. But then something really great happened. And with Paws for Life Rescue posted a fundraiser and the entire community came together and donated to help raise the funds.
The good news is that Angela is very healthy now. She has gained her weight back. She's a volunteer favorite. We all love her very much.
One of my favorite things to do is take dogs shopping and just let them buy whatever they want. But something that was really crazy this year is we took a blind puppy shopping. And so we really got to see a dog use the senses that actually mean the most to them, like their hearing and their nose. Go! Go! No! No! Go! Go! This is your first toy. Here. Oh, so cute. Oh. Get it. Oh. There's so much more you can have, my man. Oh. I mean, that's got to be one of the cutest puppies you've ever seen, right? Just remember that little puppy, because I'm going to tell you something later in the video that I think you'll love. Now, if you're regular, you probably already know, but if you're new here, I think you're going to like this. But first, I want to tell you about one of the silliest video ideas we had this year. And I can't believe we actually did this. When I thought of it, I was like, could that be a thing? Would it be a thing? Tinder for dogs. We actually help dogs get adopted by letting people swipe left or right. By the way, who would ever swipe left on a cute rescue dog?
I might have to swipe left on this one.
You swipe left on a dog? I would swipe yes on every single dog any day. But the great news is he's actually a hero because he adopted a dog. So it's an adoption?
Yep, we're adopting.
Oh, I'm so excited. Chris, come on. This year we have done some amazing projects. I mean, building an entire tiny home. The only way we were able to pull that off was because of Ty and his entire team. Rescue groups that pour their whole heart and soul into everything they do. And of course, to help cover those costs, an awesome sponsor. FURBO was the sponsor that allowed us to build this. As you can imagine, building an entire house, that is not cheap. But it gave Nemo a home. And you know what? It actually led to a family. It's all yours, buddy. Come on in. We built a tiny house for a homeless dog. Nemo is one of the most endearing, fun-loving senior dogs I've ever met. But Nemo has been through a lot. When he grew old, he was abandoned by his family. He couldn't walk. It's been tough for him. Reverse Rescue wanted to do something special for him, so we designed and built him his very own tiny home. It's all yours, buddy. Come on in. Nemo finally had his own home, but what's better is he even got his own family. And now the FURBO tiny home is gonna help more people and more dogs. And that's not all we were able to accomplish with FURBO. What's really cool is they've got an initiative where they're working to get 1,001 dogs adopted in a year. And it's making a big impact. In fact, this year I personally got to experience that with Kobe. Now here's a dog who had heart problems. My family and I fostered Kobe. We wanted to help. He was blind, he had heart conditions, we wanted to do whatever it took. I know he's big, but he's only 13 weeks old. Someone bought him from a breeder and then tried to return him once they realized all of the medical hardships that Kobe was going through. Now when this happened, he was at the vet and the vet realized very quickly that this was going to be bad. You see, likely Kobe would either end up in the wrong hands or at a shelter or even worse at the end of the line. And so when Ty with Reverse Rescue found out about this, he stepped in and said, you know what, we'll do whatever it takes. We'll fight for this guy no matter the cost. So now my wife and I, Kelly, we're fostering Kobe because of just everything going on in the world right now. Everyone's staying at home, and so it's a great way to foster. And if we can help Ty out and help raise funds, because I know all of you can help with that, you're awesome, then all of us together could literally save Kobe's life. With FURBO sponsorship and donations from all of you, we were able to help Reverse Rescue get Kobe the surgery he needed. And you know what? It was a risky surgery, but he survived. And the good news doesn't stop there. We adopted him. How could we let this guy go?
Okay.
You want to adopt him?
Yeah.
All you got to do is fill out that paperwork.
I'm gonna cry.
What is that right there?
Adoption paperwork for Kobe.
He's actually the first foster dog that I've ever adopted, because it's really important when you foster to help these dogs get into new loving families. But with Kobe, if he left, he quite literally could have suffered from a broken heart. We just fell in love. Everything he'd been through, he mapped out our whole house. You know, he's blind, and so that takes a lot of work. We just knew that, you know how you just know? Like he was the one. He was a Kanaka. Together with FURBO, we got to take greyhounds shopping and buy them anything they touched. Oh, she touched all three. Okay, grab them all. Now this is Stephanie. We don't know her backstory, but what we know is the rescue found her as a stray hit by a car, which led to a long time of her having her 2 front legs in casts. But thank goodness, Greyhound Adoption Center, who specializes in rehabilitating and placing greyhounds in loving homes, stepped in and said, we will help. Here's why dogs are so amazing, and specifically Steffi. Even through all of this uncertainty, this fear, this discomfort, she still was always happy and trusting. I mean, look at that smile. It's time for Steffi to run again, but this time on her own terms. We got chicken feet, okay. That thing's the size of her head.
Oh my gosh. 1713. I think that was the most we've ever seen.
That is, I'm broke. What I love about rescue is it's a team, it's a community that comes together to help dogs. While we're out doing some crazy project and helping more dogs, FURBO's continuing on their mission. They're working hard to get 1,001 dogs adopted. But again, it's with your help. Because what's cool is when you subscribe to their FURBO Dog Nanny, a part of those proceeds actually go to help sponsor a dog that is part of their program. Room and board, the cost of food, spay and neuter, vet vaccinations, all the things that go into help caring for a dog. Oh, and as a cool little surprise, anyone who adopted a pup in one of our FURBO sponsored videos, FURBO is going to send them their very own FURBO dog camera. To me, it's really important to support the companies that are helping animals. It's an awesome product. You should definitely get one for your dog and your family. I will put the link down in the description below with a special promo that I think you'll really love. So go click that right now and get one for your dog. I am so thankful for dogs, and so we do something every year called BARKSGIVIng. Now, BARKSGIVIng is just like Thanksgiving. It's all about giving thanks and showing love. Now, I also do this so that hopefully we can spotlight some of these dogs and get them adopted.
Happy Thanksgiving! Wow, look at that.
If you would have told me when I was a kid that you could actually help animals for a living, I would have been so happy. But I'm always continually trying to put myself in the animal's position. What is it like for them? So I got to actually do something this year that I've wanted to do for a long time, and that's do a 24-hour challenge inside a dog kennel. You see, I'm from Hawaii, and when I found out that the opportunity was there, We flew over there immediately and we converted that kennel into a really fun, nice apartment for Coco. Check it out. I decided to do a complete makeover for his space and make his kennel a tiny home. My wife helped me out. We stopped at nothing. I mean, we bought the furniture we needed. We took the time to decorate the kennel, but I was really nervous because none of that mattered unless Coco really loved it. But I gotta tell you, the minute I saw his reaction to seeing that space, I just knew that he loved it. You know what? We stayed the night together and we fell asleep. At first, I think he was a little concerned and I was concerned too, but it turns out he's such a snuggle bud and we had such a great night together. In fact, the next morning we even woke up and I made him little doggy pancakes because what's a sleepover without doggy pancakes? Mahalo to my Hawaiian family and the Maui Humane Society. I cannot wait to come back home and do some more work. The last year has been one of the most challenging in my life and I know a lot of yours. I had a stroke, I had a heart surgery, but I also had some of the most amazing things happen to me. We added multiple family members, Kobe, my amazing daughter, Capri, and I survived. I'm healthy and happy enough that I'm able to help more and give more. And when the stay-at-home orders hit, I knew that we had to get involved right away. We had dog food at my stores, we had nobody coming into the stores, and so I just knew that the only right thing to do was to get out into the community and donate it. And I was just blown away by how many of you said, I'll donate, I'll help. So you go deliver the food, I'll send the money. And so we even opened that up for a while and we raised thousands of dollars and were able to deliver food all across the Southern California area to people who needed it immediately. And the challenges just kept rolling in. Flip got diagnosed with cancer, but you know what? The good thing is he had surgery and he was cancer free. So I had an idea. Let's throw a big event for him. We got 100 tennis balls. It was just awesome. When it comes to helping animal rescues and dogs, I like to go big on the projects as much as I can, but sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes going big is actually going really small, like with Tiny Diamond. Feeding dogs is something near and dear to my heart, and we did a lot of that together this year. We made a giant burger. Now, this was specifically for Migo. Migo's a fun-loving, happy dog, and Ty taking him in saved his life. Migo's story is truly inspiring.
We originally got Migo from the shelter, but given his past, we don't know a lot about it. We just got him when he was about 1/3 the size. He was super emaciated, you know, just super broken down as a dog. So he's came a long ways. He's obviously gained all of his weight back, but he's also one of our strongest dogs on the ranch. So if there's another dog that's in need, Migo gives blood. So he's given blood twice now to save other dogs. And he's just all around your goofy boy.
We let Bonsai jump in, the cutest little puppy. Has cerebellar hypoplasia, but just doing so good. And Migo got to just go for this burger. Now, the rest of the burger, of course, went home and it fed all of the rescue dogs at Reverse Rescue, so it was put to good use. From rehabbing a shelter to help homeless dogs that needed wheelchairs called Wheelie World, to opening restaurants for dogs like Doggy Hana. Here we go. Yeah! Welcome to Doggy Hana, the first ever restaurant for dogs. Doggy Hana is a hibachi-style Japanese-inspired restaurant where we'll serve salad, soup, fried rice, chicken, even doggy ice cream. But just as important as the quality and deliciousness of the food is the experience of Doggy Hana. Get it? Like Benihana, but that's awesome. We opened the first ever Puppuccino drive-thru for dogs. What I'm excited about most is this is just the beginning. When I started this, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm already adopting and fostering dogs. I'm helping shelters. Why not just turn the camera on? I'll bet there are other people out there that are interested in this, that want to do this, that want to be a part of this community. I am blown away that millions of you have followed us and that are a part of this journey. And I know this video is kind of a year-end review, but really it's just the beginning. I can't wait to see where we go from here, what we're all able to accomplish from here. The number one question that I get asked is, how did you start? How do I do what you do? And here's the good news. You don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to have a lot of talent. Look at me. All you have to have is the desire. And you start small, volunteering, even sharing on social media. It makes a world of difference and it saves dogs' lives. I know, I see it firsthand. To all of you that say one day I'm going to do what you're doing, I believe you, and it makes me really happy. And if you're ever having a bad day or you're having doubts, watch this video again, because everything that was accomplished this year is in thanks to you.